Do you know who the AI shit finna be sweet for?
Who that?
All the snitches. That wasn't me. They AI my shit. I ain't told on nobody.
Oh.
For all the snitches.
Oh.
All the snitches finna be able to walk the street. They about to be able to go back to the block and everything. Walk the street.
Why snitches such a hot topic these days? So you ain't fucking with it, the whole snitching shit.
Nah, I mean.
Or you a truth teller?
Yeah, it depends on what it is. I'm telling on somebody.
It depends. That's what he telling the police. It depends on what it is. Okay?
Depends on what it is.
Tell me what you got.
I'm going
what
home.
What do you know? Yeah, what do you know? Tell me what you know, and then I'll tell you what I know. That's how we gonna do this. He started interviewing them like, that's how we gonna do this.
Depends on what it is. Okay, you want to put my hand behind my back right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It depends on what it is.
Welcome to season 2 of IMAN Amongst Men. The show that takes an honest look at what it is to be a man in today's world.
We don't shy away from topics most people are too afraid to talk about. We gonna take it all the way there.
It's season 2, y'all. Let's get it. Welcome to IMAN Amongst Men, presented to you by Uninterrupted. I am Iman Shumpert here with my big brother Ari. Ari, go and give it what up to the people.
What up, people? Today we are joined by another special guest. We got talented actor and comedian HaHa Davis. Welcome to the show.
Let's get it,
fellas.
That's love right there. There's a lot of love behind that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, my boy came fashionably late.
Yeah.
Said he was doing another podcast, man. He still got over here.
Try to get it in. Y'all got to like they just got to make flying cars at this point because ain't no reason that traffic like that. It's just time.
I think it's time for the Witcher. I've always watched all them weird sci-fi movies. I just want to figure out when they gonna teleport.
Yeah,
figure that out with the molecules or whatever the fuck they be talking about.
You ain't never seen The Fly?
Nah, that was gross though.
But that's what they was doing. That was the original. Yeah, that was the original task, was to teleport from one place to another, and then the fly got in the machine, and that's how the whole movie.
Right.
What happened with the fly?
It like became part of a dude.
The computer got fucked up, so it like merged the two DNAs together.
Man,
so he became a fly. It was gross.
Oh yeah, y'all would have cut that off early.
Oh, you ain't never seen it?
I ain't never seen it.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Yeah, I was young when he was on it. So, but you like reptiles and shit and crazy weird shit. Guyver was hard though when he was.
It's an insect,
but
that
was cold.
It's all right.
That was cold though. The theme of today's show, man, laughing the world laughs with you.
For sure.
When you hear that, what comes to mind?
For me, being a comedian, just always, that's all I live by is waking up trying to figure out a different way to make people laugh, make their day. That's what I've been doing for the last 8 years, just making people's day.
Yeah. What made you fall into that? How do you like? Is it you? As a kid, you was always telling jokes? I
was always a class clown. I ain't gonna lie, my entire life I was a class clown, but I wasn't no comedian. Yeah. My homeboy just told me like, you funny. You funny as hell, man. You need to get on YouTube, Vine. This when Vine was popping. This like 2013. Yeah. So that's why I talk fast now, because Vine, it was
6 seconds.
6 seconds. So that's why I still talk this fast, because of Vine. So my homeboy was like, bro, you funny as hell. I'm like, bro, I working at KFC. I'm finna do my job and I'm finna go home. That's just what I do.
Damn, KFC?
Yeah, I was a real KFC cook.
Oh, you could cook?
I can go. Like if it all failed today, I can go back today. I still know how to drop 2 and 2. Y'all ain't know what 2 and 2 is. They be like, hey, give me 2 and 2. Let me get 2 white, 2 dark. I know it like the back of my hand still. I go, it all went wrong.
You should be still in the sauce package, the season package.
The season, they already be done, so it's like coming in silver bag. But all the seasonings already be done.
We had a cousin who worked there. He always had it.
You do a little YouTube, go back there and do that on bro.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
On bro.
I really give him the whole little rundown.
Because he could really do it. Most niggas can't do it. If I did it, that should be a skit. I'm letting y'all know right now, I can't 2 white, 2 dark, none of that.
2 white, 2 dark.
I can't do none of that shit.
It became a science though.
Unless I can do it in my materials at home, I know how to make my food. I do. Once you start getting it into where I got to do chain and I got to do it on somebody else.
Put the flour up there. You got to drop the flour, put it back in. You got to double drop the chicken.
And I get on somebody that mess up my order, but I wouldn't want to have that pressure on me.
Yeah, for sure.
And have that drive-through come around. And you don't know who coming through that drive-through, Joe.
Man, I got a joke about that. You don't know who coming through that drive-through.
Oh, bro.
These motherfuckers coming through here tripping.
Yeah.
You ever got tripped on at work?
Hell yeah, motherfucker threw a whole drink at me one time. Came back around through that motherfucker, and his order was messed up because I wasn't working the drive-through. I was really a cook.
Right.
So it'd be some day that bring me up front, then I gotta work the up front. I'd be like, oh, not today, because you don't know what type of day a motherfucker gonna have. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
People
terrible.
definitely take their day out on you.
And he threw that drink back in the window at me, talking about it was watered down.
Yeah.
I said, bro, y'all bring me back up here. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I come up front. I'm going out the back door. I ain't coming back. I'm straight.
Well, you ever did? You ain't never did fast food play?
You ain't never worked at fast food?
We had a cousin who did. Remember Eric?
Eric did.
He used to always have a. He's always had a KFC package though. The season package. Yeah,
he took the whole. He used to bring the whole packet home.
Yeah.
He used to bring all type of shit.
He legendary.
Yeah, he bring the big boxes home, box of chicken at the workers.
Me too.
Yeah, he bring big tubs of that shit.
My people got tired of eating that. They say, hey, don't bring another box of chicken in here.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't think we ever really got sick of it when. No. If y'all brought that
30 pieces every night.
Yeah, I mean it's chicken.
Yeah, you bring home 30 pieces every night.
I'll bring home 30 pieces every night because you know at the end of the night they throw all that chicken in the garbage, or they take the chicken, they debone the chicken. That's how they make the pot pies. They debone that chicken, they put it in the pot pie, then they put it in a warmer. So I want to see if that's all y'all finna do, and it's finna go in the garbage. I might as well take it home. I was taking home.
What 30 pieces? Debone the chicken. So they take the bones out and take the other pieces and make something else?
They take the skin off and then they take the actual chicken and they take that chicken and put it inside the pot pies. So that's what they call deboning the chicken.
You said in the Popeyes?
Yeah, so you know
pot pies.
Pot pies. Yeah.
You think you saying Popeyes?
No, like pot pies. You ain't like chicken.
I know I'm hearing this right, but I can't be hearing this right. Like I'm like, you taking that, put it. I'm like, y'all using Popeyes chicken. I'm like,
putting it back in the stove.
Bro. Yeah,
you come outside, debone the chicken.
Yeah, you need to
go right back inside.
No, they was taking that chicken and making it chicken Popeyes. That's what
got you. Totally got it. My bad. Totally got it. I've never had it was all hooping for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all hooping for me. I think the only job I had was working a summer camp of basketball. So it wasn't even like, no, I did have a job in college when I did the golf cart.
Yeah, but you ain't have to deal with no like irate customers and shit.
Nope. Just
clocking in. And,
yeah. That's it.
Bullshit.
That's it.
I was doing bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? It really was like a summer. It wasn't bullshit though. That's what I'm saying. I don't like y'all just.
I'm saying I was dealing
said bullshit. Like damn,
bullshit in a golf cart. He complained. He about to complain, but he was driving a golf cart.
I was driving a golf cart. I was delivering.
You like a caddy.
Yeah, but I was like
between like buildings.
Oh, okay. You give him
what a lie.
He want more love on that job he had.
Right, what a lie.
I tell my one job, nigga, like, yeah, that's some bullshit. Like, damn, son, that's crazy. Y'all act like that wasn't manual labor though. Like, I was filing paperwork, delivering, important paperwork, getting signatures.
You got a drink thrown in your face?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all, my dog. I was actually giving all my homies rides to class and shit. Like,
yeah.
I had a good old time.
Yeah,
In what ways have you seen comedy unite people?
Comedy brought everybody together. Like that's how, like the social media world, and gave all of us a chance to have a voice, because a lot of us didn't have a voice before social media. Like me, the DCs, Young Flies of the world, all of us, we got a voice from that app, and it brought us together and made us friends because of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's different for me.
You feel like it's less in a competition mode with everybody now that Instagram kind of like shares the algorithm, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, once you get to a certain level, you like when you at like 2, 3, 4 million, they probably like, he playing on here. And when you get to like 6, 7, 8 million, they're like, okay, he taking this shit serious.
What you mean?
Like far as like the numbers, the number wise. A lot of people just be on there TikToking and I, like, no, this is really my job. This is my life.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So how many videos a day do you like to be for it to be your job? How many videos a day you think you need to be?
To be honest, I don't even film as much. When I first started, I was filming like 8 or 9 videos a day.
What?
Yeah. So now when I know I'm about to go out of town, I just already had the content ready to go, and I just upload it. Like we'd be like, all right, bro, let's film this today. Then tomorrow we had 2 videos we shooting and already be ready to go, because I know I'll be on the road way more than I used to be.
Right.
So I already had the content ready to go. But when I first started, we was shooting like, we wanted it bad. We was shooting like, I'm talking about, I was out in the snow, 2015, I'm out in the snow in my underwear pushing a lawnmower through the snow. This is when I first created my Pops character. my manager said, okay, that's when I knew you wanted it bad. You trying to get it. Yeah, we was trying to get it.
So it's not, so it don't be like you just chilling on some blow shit.
Some days we just be on the couch not doing nothing. I'd be like, hey bro, let's film this right quick. Just cut the camera on. Cause we don't got no scripts. Everything is freestyle. Yeah, we freestyle all that. We just cut the camera on and go.
But you just know, like, I need to be putting stuff out today.
Yeah, you know when the people like, all right, bro.
Where you been?
Yeah, where you been? It's been about 2 weeks. Where you been at? So you want to try to keep them engaged in your platform so they don't be like, all right, we're going to move on. He ain't even creating like he used to.
How do you study that? Is that you and your team sitting down in a meeting like, yo, how are we getting this done? We need to have more videos. Or is it just like, gee, fuck it, we just going to bomb till we...
Yeah, we really just wake up and if I ain't put out no content, I know when the people want something. Because if I ain't put on no content 2-3 weeks and I'm just on there just putting up stories or something like that, I'm like, hey, bro, we ain't shot nothing in a while. I know, I just feel it. Like, bro, we ain't put out nothing in about 2-3 weeks. We got to get some content out.
Yeah.
So it's just really a feeling for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really a feeling.
I've never, I check in and out of Instagram. Like,
I already know. You don't need that word. That's my word. I hold it down when you be gone. Don't worry about it.
I check in and out, but is there ever like, do you ever feel like maybe I'm oversaturating and I need to step back so that people don't lose the funny?
Man, that's crazy you said. I just said that last week because I was putting out so many voiceovers because it was just so much content to be created. And I was like, bro, am I putting out too much content? Some days I feel like I'm putting out too much content because I'll be like, all right, bro, I upload a voiceover, it get 300,000 likes, and I go upload another one. We like, all right, we did 8 million plays in 4 days. Then I'll be like, all right, this funny too. Let me put my voice on this. But some days I feel like I'll be putting out too much content, but then at the same time, I love doing it. Yeah. I can't stop.
That's right.
I can't. I love it. I love it. I fell in love with it a long time ago. So if I'm putting out too much content, oh well. Be what it's gonna be.
But fucker better deal with it.
Yeah.
Growing up in Detroit,
yeah.
How you feel like it shaped you as a man?
Man, Detroit gave me everything, maybe everything I am today. Cause like I grew up on the east side of Detroit. Didn't have my pops went in my life, so I was really like my brothers and them. They was in the house. Like I wanted to run the streets. I just wanted to be in. I wanted to be in the streets, not like far as like popping, robbing, doing. I just wanted to be in the streets, hanging with the homies. This is what I was on. But yeah, me just growing up without that father figure and things of that nature, it made me everything I am today. Because I was like, if I can't get love from this one man, then I'm gonna make the world love me, and I did that.
So how do you make the Pops character with no pops to go off of?
Man, that's just my illusion of what I think a father would be. Yeah, that's just my illusion of what I wish my dad. Like a lot of it be animated, but it'd be like my illusion, which I wish my dad would have said to me.
Nigga, that's wild. It's wild because our father has said some of the well, not verbatim, you feel what I'm saying, but it'd be like, dog, our father really done put us in all these positions.
Yeah.
We was watching the one from the other day with the belt where motherfucker just carry. First of all, why you carrying around that belt?
Yeah, why you always?
You feel me? Why it's just already
that was
in
our
your
pops,
hand?
like,
for real. Knowing he got 4 boys, like I'm
Yeah.
not even finna play with y'all.
Like why is it in the car?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like why
do you even bring it up?
Why it's handy for you right now, and you steady every reply. It's like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do that and get that ass. Like,
for real.
like it's like. No matter what you said, it would just somehow turned into a whooping. Like, bro, how everything a whooping, but it's like, if you ain't had no daddy really doing that to you, I'm like, bro, how is these stories so on point?
A lot of it came from moms, though. Moms was like that. She was like my father figure a little bit because she stayed on that. She had, because I was a boy, she had to whoop my ass because I wasn't listening. She kept her belt on her at all times.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, she kept, like, she wore her belt like a chain. Yeah. I'm telling you that when
you for real?
Hell yeah, moms had her shit on. When you see that belt, we knew what time it was.
We knew. Mom's got that shit on. Oh, bro. Like, what you do? What did you do?
She had a leather Cuban on.
Oh, bro. With a charm. Please don't hit me with the charm. God. Where do you get your inspiration from, though, for comedy, period? Like, I know what led you to it, but where do you grab these things from? Especially these characters.
These characters... That came from them characters came from Martin. Ain't nobody never did like Martin. Martin, what I seen him do on that show, how many characters he was able to create, and how he was Shanae here, then he'd go be the security guard here, then he was the karate dude here.
The little kid.
That looked like it was crazy for him to put that many characters together in one. It'd be one episode. You'd have seen 7 different characters. How'd you doing this? So he doing 7 different characters in one episode. So that's what my inspiration came. Definitely Martin. That's how I came up with the Pops character, the big fella kid. I'm always just trying to create because everybody don't love one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like, I love that big fella thing you be doing. Hey, I love that finna be a breeze. Hey, that Pops character though. So for me, it was always trying to create multiple things to make people all come together on one platform.
It's crazy because as you do it, it's like, even if it's like you said, you could think that this version of the comedy is funny.
Yep.
And then you don't like this, but it's like, I'm going to still follow because he only do that once every.
Yeah. But I'm waiting on him to put out. I ain't really like that one, but I know he about to drop that guard skit. I'm waiting on that guard skit.
That guard shit coming.
That guard
come back around.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. That guard shit.
Guard classic. I bring it out every 9 years, but guard, finna be a breeze, big fella. Those 3 took my career to the next level. Because that's all people were saying when they see me. Like, I had catchphrases.
Finna be a breeze.
Finna be a breeze. Hey, big fella. Hey, bucko. Like, all the catchphrases that I was able to create over the 8 years, people don't never say the same thing when they see me. It's always something different.
Yeah.
It's always something different.
Yeah.
If it was only one thing, I think I would have slowed down a long time ago, but I was able to just.
It's cold. Where do you think that came from? Did that organically happen that people just held on to what you were saying? Or just reading comments? Like, how does that happen? How do you know to say, I'm gonna keep saying that over and over?
Yeah, when you first do it, you be like, let me see how many people comment that. Like even with the double word thing, when I didn't create none of these things, I just took them to the next level. That's all. I took big fella to the next level. Finna be a breeze. You tripping. The double words. I took all that stuff to the next level, and I just kept beating it into people's head. They like, this man hilarious. Yeah, so when you keep on saying it over and over again, and you know that people ain't getting tired of it, then you like, okay, that's a catchphrase. That's one of my catchphrases. Now we got to keep on giving them that.
Man, that's all the young comedians out there, man. My brother didn't do that for me and tell me what catchphrases and shit to do. Nigga, we could have thought of all this shit.
Y'all was doing it though.
Yeah, we wasn't doing shit.
Y'all was doing it.
Nigga, we was laughing at y'all videos. Right. We wasn't doing no comedy, shorty. It's just crazy to hear. Like, I'm hearing you as like the business side of it. Like, to look at it and say, I'm gonna do, like, cause I take basketball as doing something my whole life. I was like, even though any pain, anything I gotta go through is cool because I love it. You see what I'm saying? Sure. So I could go through the ups and downs, I could do whatever, and I know that it pay out.
Yeah.
Doing social media, like, for so long, people have had this idea that it's like, man, don't be on the internet all day.
Right.
But now you can't say that to these motherfuckers because it's like, bro, if they on the internet all day, they low-key might be making way more money than you because they can reach more people.
Yeah, a lot of people don't be thinking that we making money on there. Like, people it's millionaires on there.
Straight up.
Yeah, we made millions off that free app.
Real talk.
Oh, people be telling me Instagram.
It ain't free no more.
It ain't free no more. It definitely ain't free no more.
Showed us it ain't free.
It ain't free no more. When I got on it, it was free. People like, Instagram use money. How they owe me anything? I got on a free app and made millions of dollars.
Straight up.
People don't owe me nothing. I did it. I robbed the system.
I know, but don't say that too loud.
Well, I mean, I gotta give them the game.
The next people, they gonna take it away from them. Don't have them take it away from them.
They better get in.
That app gonna be.
I got mine. I'm gonna get on this boat. Finna go fishing. I better get in.
Cash.
Get in while it's hot.
What other besides acting and comedy? What else is there that you looking at to do?
I want to get behind the camera. Like, long after I ain't pretty no more, I want to be behind the camera.
Directing?
Yeah, I want to be directing. I want to always be in film. I'm just in love with film.
So you direct all your own stuff?
Yeah, I shoot it, direct it, edit it, put the voiceovers on it. All that be me. I be doing, and I do it all off my phone. I don't got no cameraman. Like, I got my cameraman here, but all that stuff I be doing on the internet be off my phone because I wanted to stay natural. You don't want to lose the people. You want to know, like, he ain't gonna get no big old HDR cameras and come back and switch up what he started. I always kept that phone in my hand.
That's raw.
Yeah.
That's raw.
Yeah, for sure.
We wouldn't mind the HD though.
No, I know. You can always have it.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
If every once in a while you want to give me an HD movie and show me you a director, my nigga, get off. Like, by all means, my nigga.
We got a lot of work coming.
It's gonna still be funny.
Me and you can put something together.
Let me know. I got a red camera right now.
Yeah, me and you can get down today.
Nothing. I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? y'all niggas ain't gotta choke me and shit.
No, we gonna shoot something.
They choke slam niggas like left and right on there. I don't know if you follow this nigga, bro, but they done choke slammed. Niggas get thrown in trash cans. Niggas pop out of trash cans.
Man,
like,
Snoop seen that shit. He say, "Man, y'all be acting."
Oh, bro, like y'all extreme.
Y'all be acting.
That's some dedication.
Yeah, we be taking it to the next level. We be taking it to the next level because that was the first time he did that in a while. That one I just did about me.
The vacuum.
The vacuum.
Oh,
yeah, that was
the first time we did that in a while. We had to toast to that. Like, man, we ain't did this in a minute, and we was tired as hell too.
After you did it,
yeah, we was exhausted.
You ever got hurt doing it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we was in Cleveland one time. We was shooting something like that, and I think I went down to do something, but his elbow hit me in the nose. I done it passed out. My nose and everything was bleeding. I'm like, damn. I don't want to get hit with one of those if we wasn't playing.
Y'all ain't filmed that?
No, we I don't know where the footage at. We did film that.
He don't know where the footage.
I gotta go fast.
He's like, get rid of that shit.
You gotta get rid of that.
Get rid of that shit.
Hey, man, delete that.
Turn that shit off.
Yeah. Then it broke my nose that day. We was in Cleveland. I gotta find that though.
Real dedication, man.
Yeah, I always been dedicated to it. I'm still dedicated. Ain't nothing changed.
I think the new one that I'm gonna be stuck on that you can't. You could do it how many versions. It could be a character now, but the interviews after sex, that was insane, bro.
That's classic. I appreciate that, bro.
The sex sports interview.
How long did it take you to come up with shit like that?
Dog, that's
man, to be honest with you, those two videos, I sat there and filmed that shit like 200 times because I be freestyling it. So and then he gonna ask me the question, then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say off the top of my head, and I be like, damn, bro, I don't like that one. Let's shoot it again. It's almost there. All right, let's shoot it again. But I be freestyling that stuff. So
that one wasn't jump cut.
No, it was all raw.
Damn.
I'm gonna do one more though. That's my new. That's a forever running joke. That's what I'm always trying to find. Forever running jokes.
That shit. Don't check.
Check it out.
Yeah, my head wasn't in the game. You know what I mean? She got the best of me today. we gonna go regroup.
Right.
We played the D.
Yeah. You know, it was a tenacious D. She just was too thick down there tonight. She was a little bit too much for me down there tonight.
What else he say? He's like, she slipped it. We'll try thick next time. Oh, that shit funny.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. I just wish you know what I'm saying? I could do some shit like that and have you like make sure my YouTube numbers go up because my shit's suffering.
How do I keep being the end all be all success?
We just
he just said anybody can do it.
But you see when he talk about his team. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be on my team. You know what I'm saying?
Make a video.
We'll try and put your name. We'll try and put your name in the title.
A video. You don't even need to put my name in. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah,
y'all just made me come up with the next one. I got the next one already. I know what it's gonna be.
Keep it in your pocket if it's finna be funny and we help.
No, because it's gonna be, you know, when you and your mans, y'all got a 2-man. I'm gonna do the 2-man. I'm about to add him up. I'm finna add.
Oh, bro, let him do the interview with you.
Yeah, what happened with y'all that night, man? They came through. We had the Casamigos. They didn't really want that. We was down 0-1 already, so.
Real talk. Yeah,
hey, that's the next
one. It a series.
Yeah, that's gonna
make it a series, man. So when you making videos, how do you find the balance of the algorithm? You know, every platform is different. TikTok got to get shot one way.
I don't got TikTok. I don't be TikTok. I can't TikTok. I'm too old to be TikTok.
Well, you got to get it.
Because I thought
when run TikTok up.
I know when TikTok first came out, I thought it was just a dancing app for real. Yeah. And I don't be dancing. I'm gonna make you laugh all day, but I don't dance. And then when I went to go make a TikTok, bro, they had 2,000 pages on there with my name. I was gonna have to be HaHa Davis 09 or something. I couldn't even be myself. I said, I ain't getting on here then.
But you can get that. They'll take it off.
Yeah, I can get it together. Yeah, but to answer your question, I think Instagram, I knew what they want. Facebook, you know, when you get to a certain point, you like, all right, I know what the fans want and what they want to see. I know what's gonna make them laugh and what's gonna be like, all right, that was a stretch, HaHa.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was able to learn the algorithm.
So Facebook, you sort of figuring it out.
Twitter, I'm figuring it out. Facebook, I think I got it down pat.
Copy.
I got 2 million on Facebook and I got 8 million on Instagram. So I know I got Instagram down pat.
Oh no.
Yeah, Twitter, I'm just stuck at this little 500,000. So if anybody can help me get my Twitter to 1 million.
On Twitter though, you gotta talk a lot.
Twitter quick to cancel. You can't say nothing on Twitter.
Yeah, they just hold on to a lot. I mean, I've gotten ripped up on Twitter and I hadn't opened it for a couple of days to where it was like by the time I had opened it, I wasn't even under the hot fire no more because somebody else had fucked up. Like,
Twitter's crazy.
Twitter is like the craziest place in the world. Like shit is like, bro, your name will be trending and then somebody get arrested tomorrow and it's like, fuck dude.
They done forgot about you.
Yeah.
All right, we canceled him yesterday. We're going to cancel you today though.
Real talk. It's
crazy.
That crazy. Or somebody reply to something and Twitter edited the word, it auto-corrected it, and now your statement seem crazy because
the AI generated. They got to get rid of that thing. People gonna be getting fucked up.
How you feel about that?
I think it's scary.
Yeah, that shit's scary.
For you to be able to take somebody's voice who ain't here and put it on a song and say this what he did. Oh, I'm scared of that.
But somebody like you that do voiceover stuff and funny, like they can simulate you.
I'll retire. That's scary. That's some scary. That's
fuck your voice.
That's
they
scary
can put
hours.
your head on somebody else's
they can put
body.
your head on somebody else's body.
Depending on how good they did.
It's just wild that they can look at all his videos. Like they can compile all his videos of him being funny, and then the AI can predict what he would say next. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's that good.
Oh, I ain't know it was that good either.
That's what they doing.
That's what they doing now?
The kids aren't writing their papers.
Damn.
They're bro.
Where was this at when we was in school? Where was it at? We needed it.
The kids
what AI program is this? Put us on.
Kids can take their old papers that they did well on, put them into the AI. The AI learn how they write, how they talk. You get what I'm saying? And then
is this like a program or it's a whole nother computer?
If you open up a app these days, it'll say you could run the AI so the AI could learn you while you doing it, and then the AI could just be you for it.
I'm saying be specific. Is this where do you go to get this?
I don't want this.
Yeah. He said, I don't want this.
Do you know it exists?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
What the fuck? GPT, my bad.
What is
GPT.
That's it? It's called
ChatGPT.
I never heard of that.
Oh yeah.
Does it have multiple functions?
See, you know, you looking at it like, bro, I don't like the sound of it. I don't like it either.
It's scary. It's just for somebody to take like you ain't even got to be in the room. You ain't never even got to say these words. They can make up their own words for you.
That we was talking about, the scariest thing is being able to somebody can call and be me. Like, if you're able to call my daughter and be me, that's the scariest thing ever for a parent.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck they gonna know if that motherfucker sound like me, can really get down, like move, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know who the AI shit finna be sweet for?
Who that?
All the snitches. That wasn't me. They AI my shit. I ain't told on nobody.
Oh.
For all the snitches. Oh. All the snitches finna be able to walk the street. They about to be able to go back to the block and everything. Walk the street.
Why snitches such a hot topic these days? So you ain't fucking with it, the whole snitching shit.
Nah, I mean.
Or you a truth teller?
Yeah, it depends on what it is. I'm telling on somebody.
It depends. That's what he telling the police. It depends on what it is. Okay?
Depends on what it is.
Tell me what you got.
I'm going
what
home.
What do you know? Yeah, what do you know? Tell me what you know, and then I'll tell you what I know. That's how we gonna do this. He started interviewing them like, that's how we gonna do this.
Depends on what it is. Okay, you want to put my hand behind my back right now? Yeah. Okay. All right. It depends on what it is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never.
What if it's murder?
Huh?
I said it depends on what it is. He's going to see the man. He's going to see him. Get ready, bro. As soon as they get done talking to me, I'm bro, like, hey man, they on their way to your house, bro. They about 10 minutes out. Murder? Oh no. I got it.
They about 10 minutes.
Hey, bro, they about 10 minutes. Like, go and get dressed, bro. Go and get dressed. They about to pull up right now. Yeah. It's two of them. They got the K9 dog with them and everything.
It's two of them.
I'm telling you.
This nigga, man. Oh.
I'm telling you. Murder? Ain't nobody going to jail for no murder.
Why black people always think they automatically gonna go to jail?
Because you are,
nigga.
No.
Murder, he's not involved. He just got
That's why black people be going.
But he just got
all you see is the cell when you.
Bro.
All he got to do is tell what happened or not. That don't mean you going. You just telling them like, I don't
when they come
go
ask you about it and you won't say nothing, you going. They taking you. They taking you. Y'all ain't even got to come in. Stay on the porch. Look, I'm about to tell you exactly what went on. My family's sleeping there right now. If you bust two rights and go down and make down the middle.
Hey, you said my family.
Hey, listen to me. Nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm I'm not going anywhere with y'all. I'm going back in here to go lay down. Man, but you gonna get up, bro. They gonna be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got questions I want to ask you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, that's happened to him.
No, I'm telling you. Mm-hmm.
You enjoy being in front of the camera more or in front of an audience?
I think for me, it's definitely the camera. I love being in front of the camera. The audience, I love being in front of the audience too, especially when you're making people laugh.
Did you do stand-up before you started recently?
No, I came straight from social media. My brother, Blackberry, he was doing stand-up, and he the one who got me into it.
Yeah, how you like it now?
I love it. It took me a while to get my set right. It took me about 7-8 years to get my set where I wanted to. You know, you had the good with the bad. You had the highs was highs and the lows was lows, but I got it together now. Yeah. I definitely love it now.
What's the longest set you've done?
Probably 45. I probably can go longer. Some nights Barry be like, "Stay up there, bro. You got an hour." But I be so into it. I don't be wanting to give them too much.
Yeah.
And we be rocking, and then after I do my set, we come back up. We do 3 mics. And we drinking with the crowd and we roasting the crowd, so we already giving them a ton.
Yeah. So if you doing a stand up, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever plan it out to say I'm finna start going on people in the crowd?
No, that'd be like we call that the comedy gods. Yeah, we call it the comedy gods because the crowd gonna give you, they gonna always throw something at you to where you gonna grab a joke from it. Like if the crowd say something in the crowd, you can be like, all right, damn, that's a joke. Now that's the comedy guy, just they throwing you bones.
Got you.
Yeah, outside of your set. Then you can go back to the jokes that you know work because you already wrote these.
Now you rolling.
That's just a quick freestyle for you.
Yeah, now you rolling.
For sure.
You ever had a set that it's like, dude, I done planned this out, but somebody did something in the crowd and it's like, you know what? The hell with that set. I'm freestyling the rest of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do that ever end up being better than the actual show? Sometimes
they love that freestyle. They think you coming in there with a script. So when you start doing that freestyle, they like, he was going crazy. I done got double bookings off just some of the shit I said in the freestyle. Yeah, people be like, I'm about to book you. I mean, that one joke you said, I'm finna, what's the joke I said in Baltimore? It was something about, I think he was mixed, but he had hollered out the word nigga. I say, bro, you gotta tell people what you is for people getting, you say you mixed, you better tell people that niggas gonna start getting mixed emotions. For real. Man, crowd went crazy when I said that. Said he mixed, y'all having mixed emotions.
So he was lighter.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what mixed mean. I think he was like mixed with white and black. So if you mix, I guess you
No. I'm saying light. I meant like light in the skin.
So he
felt like you shouldn't be saying.
He was on the cuff.
On the cuff.
His hair, the cold wick on his hair too good.
He was on the cuff for sure.
Give me comedians that inspired you growing up.
Martin definitely number one on my list forever and a day. Eddie Murphy. Got Eddie Murphy. You got
which version of Eddie Murphy though? Like stand up Eddie or movie Eddie?
I think both. For me, that Dr. Dolittle Eddie Murphy was crazy. That Harlem Night Eddie Murphy. That Life. Come on.
See, Harlem Night Eddie Murphy. I thought Harlem Night Eddie Murphy was the funniest. Like I thought that
he was in his bag.
I thought that was gonna make me be like, I like him as an actor more.
For sure.
Well, that man went out there for that stand up with that red jacket.
Oh, he tripped.
I said, all right, listen here.
He tripped.
Listen here, man. Please do more of it. Like, he don't do it enough.
And I think Eddie was like, I think Eddie did his special at like 21. Eddie was young. He shot a special. I'm like, you was shooting a special at 21?
He low key was like,
nigga had like a music album too.
Yeah.
He was doing like wild shit that, like, I feel like if we saw it in this day and age with Instagram, like, he'd be a bigger.
Oh yeah,
like it'd be a bigger deal.
Doubt.
Yeah, it'd be like, dog, this is crazy. All this shit this nigga doing. Yeah, my bad. But he was still going. My bad. Richard Pryor.
You got Richard Pryor. Cause Richard Pryor paved the way for everybody for sure.
Funny motherfucker.
Yeah, Richard Pryor paved the way. Bernie Mac, rest his soul. Bernie Mac, because I feel like my comedy, like I got that aggressive comedy. Yeah. Just like how Bernie Mac had that aggressive comedy. Yeah. So Bernie had 4, and then you got to go with like Kevin Hart. Then my fifth, I go Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Cat Williams. All those guys, they was all a part of my childhood.
Damn, you see how he could reel them off, boy? You could tell a nigga comedian.
Yeah, I got all of those in my.
Well, was that, he was like in a little, like that little pocket of comedy that was really funny.
I remember the pocket. Yeah. I was there too.
2011, that 2011 era.
Bro,
it was comedy was crazy. Comedy was crazy.
It was when Mike Epps brought Day Day into the fold, so.
Yeah, Michael, pure legend. Like Mike freestyled some of his specials and went crazy.
Which one?
It just, I don't know. It just don't seem like it was scripted.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it sounded like he was freestyling most of them. Yeah, he just was going. He was going off the cuff.
Like that shit, low key.
Just
going off the cuff.
Started tripping.
Yeah, going off the cuff.
Man, I think one day I'm gonna do it, bro.
What, you want to do some stand up?
One day.
We got 2 shows next Friday in Nashville.
No way I'm doing that.
You come open up for us. Not like that. You can go get you 10 minutes in right quick, and we're going to bring it on home for you. We're going to land that plane for you.
I need an intimate.
It's going to be intimate. It's only going to be 400
I need
people.
some trial. Goddamn, what?
Yeah, it's going to
No, bro. I need y'all to laugh with me, not at me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to learn the crowd. You got to learn that shit because that shit is different. Like, I done seen some niggas that I thought was really funny go up there and it's just not funny.
Have you gone up there and thought you was going to be decent and you bombed it?
Hell yeah. I did that in Chicago when I always tell
No, not that.
Yeah, Chicago when I first started, I thought I was sweet too. I'm like, man, I got 2 million followers on the gram. I'm him. And you could have heard 2 mice having sex. It was crazy. For real, bro. You could have heard, like, it was crazy.
They just it was like
at first they was highly engaged. They was highly engaged when I first came out, and then I just lost them at some point. I don't know if the jokes was too long or they just wasn't there.
Or they didn't watch you on Instagram enough to understand.
Then I went back to the drawing board and started writing real jokes. Like first I ain't had no real set. I had about 5 minutes. So I think that's when I lost them because I ain't had no real set. Like, nah.
Copy.
I can go up there 30, 40 minutes and I'm a roast with the crowd. I'm a freestyle with the crowd. Then I'm going to go back to the jokes that I know. But bro taught me how to really do that because I ain't know how to do it at first. It was just all tunnel vision. I'm finna tell my set and then keep going. But now I stop, talk to the crowd, say a couple jokes, and then get back to my set. Keep them highly engaged. I had to learn that. I ain't know how to do that at first.
How long does that take to learn the crowd control?
For me, it took me at least that first. They say you ain't a real comedian until you 20 years in, 10 years in, or something like that.
Who you look at?
Bro, what is it, Big Ben?
I hope you don't think our team
when they consider you, they say you ain't a real comedian until you 10 years? Okay.
So you went from 20 to 10 and he say 3?
I thought it was 10 years, but I'm almost 10 in, so I got to be down there official like a referee with a whistle now.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, whatever. I'm almost 10 in now.
I've always been intrigued by that. I've gone to a couple stand-ups that really I've like laughed uncontrollably at to where I felt like I needed to get some air.
Yeah.
But when I go, I've always been impressed with the control with the mic. Like,
you
get what I'm saying? Like the comedians that they could like hold for long pauses and then knowing the next thing they say is about to get it. Like they just know.
Dave got that down pat. Dave cold.
Dave Chappelle. Oh,
Dave gonna take you on this. He gonna take you. He gonna paint the picture. He gonna pull out the pen. He gonna paint the picture for you. Then he gonna color the picture. Then he gonna show you. He cold. Like he gonna.
His jokes low key are like songs. They loop back around.
He
cold they got a story. They got a theme. Yeah,
he loop it back around. I've always appreciated comedians that do that. Like they sort of and they're informative. I think that's another thing that wins for Dave Chappelle, which I think a lot of comedians y'all naturally do it anyway, where you're speaking about current events or things that we as a people all go through. It's very common. It's very in the now.
Absolutely.
And when y'all do that, it touches on shit that don't usually get touched on.
Ever.
Right? You know what I'm saying? When you do shit like that, is there ever a this is off limits?
Yeah, I mean you got
subject for you.
Yeah, it's just certain things that you got cancel culture out there, so you try to write your jokes and not step on nobody's toes. You know what I mean? Like for me, I like all my jokes. I try to keep them in the now. A lot of my jokes would be ahead of their time. 2-3 years ago. Now we seeing stuff that's happening. I'm like, dang, bro, I wrote a joke just like that 2-3 years ago. So now it's relevant now. So a lot of stuff you try to, it's a lot of people out there you like, all right, I ain't gonna step on their toes. You don't want to go too far with it. So I just, it's kind of touchy and it's kind of harder to write a joke these days.
But you'll still touch on it. You just watch how you.
Yeah, you can always touch on certain stuff. You got to just say it a certain way so they know you ain't coming off offensive.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what we try to do is write the joke to where they like, all right, that's funny. He wasn't trying to hurt nobody. He wasn't trying to wound nobody.
I also like that you like out of everybody like a comedian is allowed. Yeah. I feel like if I have a bad game, like let them talk about it. Like if y'all do it, it's like it's funny.
How did that affect you though? Like
during the game?
Yeah. Or just after the games, motherfuckers.
To tell you the truth, like, to keep it funky with people, like, for me, it didn't really bother me because, nigga, the whole time I had to play with, like, Melo and Bron. Like, nigga, there was no time in my career that y'all gave me the ball to where at the end of the game, I get to decide on a step back if we win or lose.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, whatever jokes y'all got, we still finna run the same shit for Bron and Melo. Like, I'm like, bro, they not finna run shit for me. Like, whatever I do, I'm finna do because I hoop. Like, that's how it's gonna go. But I'm like, they running all the plays for them. So it's not really, I think for them, it might be different because it's like you might have to think about that while you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't have the responsibility they have for real. Yeah. A lot of my games, it's like, nigga, I hope that HaHa said some shit and your mind fucked up because I'm finna steal this ball and go dunk it. Like, I hope your shit fucked up.
For sure.
It wouldn't bother me. I laugh at a lot of shit. Like, I think shit is funny. Like, me and Kyrie, Kyrie and Jordan on that Cavs team, that's what we was laughing at. Like, y'all doing the comedy shit every morning, that's what we want to see before shoot around.
That's fine.
Before this, before that, like, we try and disassociate. You be in like this war mode the whole time.
Yeah, get ready for the game. Yeah.
Shoot around, something right after that, man, we want to laugh.
Yeah.
Cold tub, I want to laugh. Give me all the funny shit y'all got. I'm going to look at your YouTube page. I hope you do podcasts and you funny on there. Like, we want all that, all the content. It's crazy to hear that you go and edit all your content and do that because we watch this shit.
Yeah, I do all that. I do it all myself. Even my YouTube. If I'm filming it myself, sometimes I just shoot 2 minutes and add the voice on there and add the words I want to put on there, and then I just put it out to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be simple comedy, kind of like comedy. You can get a quick laugh in 2 minutes. It don't be a lot of times people's attention span ain't that long. They don't want to sit and watch nothing for no 40, 50, especially not on YouTube. I'm gonna sit on here and watch you for no 40, 50 minutes. You better give me something quick. I gotta go to work.
Right.
For real, people like you say, before y'all get ready for the game, y'all want to see it real quick. You gotta go to work right quick.
Straight up.
Yeah, let me watch this right quick. All right, I got my laugh on. All right, let me get back to work.
Do that ever bother you where you feel like, man, I can't get what I want off because y'all niggas only look at 30 seconds of this shit. Like, I really can't get off.
Yeah, because you be having to dumb it down sometime. Like, damn, that motherfucker 2 minutes? All right, let's try to reshoot it and get a minute and 30.
Damn.
Yeah, because Instagram won't let you put out 90 seconds. So sometimes my pops, that's why I don't do that many pops videos.
I thought the reels was unlimited. I thought you could just press on it. People be having 13-minute.
Mine ain't updated because I'm telling you. It's not the reel. You can't. He said you can't up the reels. The reels only stop at 90 seconds.
What?
Mine do. I don't know. I got to update my phone.
The reels do not stop at 90.
I be trying to put out 3-4 minute videos. They be like, they'll cut it and make it only 90. I be like, what is this?
I've seen people with like it be like 10 minutes. Like I watched the whole ordeal.
A reel?
Maybe it wasn't a reel. Was it a regular? Do you have to post it as a regular video?
Yeah, you might have to. I be trying to do reels.
Okay.
Yeah, I be trying to do reels.
The algorithm. I see what y'all doing.
Yeah,
too much.
I see what y'all doing.
Yeah, but I'm putting the damn.
Here we go.
Put it back at the top of the timeline.
Reel is a 90-second post.
Yeah,
that's the full length video you can do. 90 seconds. Okay.
90.
What about for regular videos? Do we have a statistic? Do we have
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I told you. I knew I watched that whole fight.
Yeah, so that's. He said I knew.
I did. I watched the whole thing. Oh, it's got all type of angles.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it now. We'll talk about it. We got a guest to talk about that.
Don't
you worry about it.
That's classic.
Oh, why you didn't show anybody? You should have showed people.
Don't worry. Do you think? Who do you think is the funniest in comedy right now?
Like for our stand up?
Yeah. Well,
honestly, who makes you laugh
who's
the most?
Funny?
Man, you got to get if you talking about for my world, you got DC Young Fly, obviously. You got Desi Banks, and then Drewski. He tearing it up.
I forgot about Drewski.
Yeah,
tearing it up.
Drewski's a funny motherfucker.
And
why we ain't had Drewski on here? I'll smack shit out Drewski for not coming.
Damn, he said up smack on him.
Huh?
Up smack on him. He definitely ain't coming now. He's scared.
Oh man, please, Drewski. We just seen Drewski on the I seen this nigga on the flight. The man had on ankle socks and flip flops. He was in the middle of finishing. He was in the middle of getting ready to shoot a video, dog. It was the funniest shit I seen in the world.
That man crazy.
Oh my god.
The shit with them boots was funny.
Too. Stage, you got the same comedians running the world. They always been on top. You know, Kevin Hart. Dang. Kevin Hart always gonna be Kevin Hart. You gonna always hold it down, Mike.
So you don't want to pick one?
I can't. Be hard. I can't. I don't got no.
I think I gotta pick Dave, man. after not being able to breathe at his last show in Miami.
How long ago this was?
New Year's.
Oh, dope.
New Year's.
Yeah, I just seen Dave on that time too.
Me and T went to see him.
Yeah.
And we had a hard time with breathing. Like,
That's
only
right.
reason I caught my breath was because I realized, like, you know when somebody be like, and you waiting on the laugh to come out, and I didn't hear it, and then she was like, I'm like, hey, breathe.
Yeah.
In, out, breathe. She I was like, hey,
she choked on her own air.
She didn't
That's
have
fire.
no air. She was in the middle of her, man, I say, hey, listen, dog, this dude too much. We in there sweating, crying, laughing. I'm like, hey, you know what? You might be number one, dude.
You got it. You
might got it.
Yeah,
I've never done that. I only brought my shit together because she couldn't get her shit together.
That's right.
I'm like, I probably would have passed out. Shit, because I wasn't trying to stop it. I was trying to keep laughing.
And he up there for an hour. He giving it to you for an hour straight. Raw, uncut.
Easy.
Shit,
and you can't bring your phones out.
Yeah.
The funniest.
Then I went to a Dave show. Somebody had got their phone. We seen Dave. I think he was in Miami. Bro, Dave he was walking on stage, bro. He said, bro, how you get your phone out? He give him the case. This motherfucker done bit through the case. It was crazy.
All the little lock cases.
He done bit through the lock case and took his phone out.
When we go to the premieres?
Yeah, the one they locked their phones up in.
Oh, the little he tore through that?
Man, he bit through it. He gnawed on it.
He had an hour. That's how he had an hour.
Bro, the way that shit is, it got like a little silver thing.
He didn't give a fuck.
I couldn't tell you how he did it, but he gnawed through this.
I can't tell you how he did it.
Bro, he done gnawed through this case. I say, you really wanted that phone. You needed that phone.
Why he even
picture.
put it in the case? Like, if I'm ready to do that, I'm ready to fight. Like, we not
sure.
putting this in the case.
Yeah.
Try me.
People be trying to do all type of stuff to get that footage in there though. Yeah. That footage got to be worth so much.
Through the case. Y'all, I'm
that
telling
footage
you,
probably
everybody
worth.
be laughing
They
if
sorry,
knew
man.
what them
That footage
cases
so
look
worth. It's worth so much.
For sure it is.
That footage.
If you can get a phone in a Dave Chappelle show and get a clip out before this shit come out, good fucking luck, bro. Yeah. They got people sitting down. You be thinking you trying to be slick, they'll flash that light on your camera so fast.
They don't care who you is. They gonna walk you right up out of there too.
No matter what your recording is, it's gonna be all light shining through your right through your shit. It's precise as hell. Like, that shit crazy.
Because it take us people know it take a long time to write these jokes.
Yeah.
You be thinking like we be really in the lab trying to write. It take a long time to write a good joke.
How long do it take to write a whole set? How many?
Man, I'm still writing on some of my old jokes I wrote fast. I'm still adding punchlines and pieces to my old
So you got like
jokes.
a joke book.
Well, I keep it all in my head.
Hard.
Yeah,
Joke book is hard.
Yeah, joke book is hard.
It sounded like notebook.
I heard that's what comedians do. Like they got joke book.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
I thought that was a thing.
If that's a thing, my bad.
No, a lot of comedians still write it down. I be keeping most of it in my head. Like if it's something that I might,
Wayne.
yeah,
right.
I might not remember. I'll write it down and then I'll go add to it. But most of it, I keep my jokes in my head. For
You
real.
Lil Wayne, you keep the jokes in.
Yeah, we
So
keep
don't nobody steal them.
Him and
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
you gotta keep. Yeah, don't nobody gonna take it. You gotta keep that in your head.
You that friend who be like, I don't want to say it because I'm gonna say that for later.
And then
Yeah.
or you one of the
that's
people
you.
like, if I say it out loud, somebody gonna steal my idea.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
That's crazy.
And like you be sitting around and then you hear somebody say something. You be like, that's funny. I'm gonna go home and build on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. All the time we do that. We just observers. We always looking for something funny to write and do and add to our set.
What's the worst thing that's happened in front of you that birthed a joke? Like, I'm talking about like it's like this should not be funny, but now it's funny.
Man, I don't even know.
I've always like even when comedians do movies,
Yeah.
I've always tried to figure out where they find shit funny at a funeral.
Oh, that's exactly what I was finna say. The funeral should be so funny.
But it'd be
I don't
funny.
know why.
It'd be funny,
I don't know
but it's
why.
not funny.
It's probably because it's that whole little double standard. Like it shouldn't be funny at all. And that's
But
why
if
it's
a
so
nigga
funny.
did that at the funeral, it'd be funny.
This nigga's falling out the casket for me. Like, or them
when
dropping
they
the
do shit
casket.
like that.
Oh yeah, how y'all? It's 6 of y'all. How y'all drop this man? How y'all what? And then y'all be having them. They be hiring the wrong singers at some of these funerals. Ain't no way you got her in here. This is going out party, and you brought Karen in here. She hollering on the mic.
Yeah. Or somebody that's too like extra.
Mm-hmm.
Like
talking about that old lady that was about to twerk. About to twerk, her family came out there like, no. It was like, hell no.
It be like, dog, it's always that person at a funeral that's like overly singing it. Like, damn, like that run, you can't overrun.
Yeah,
like,
you can't. Yeah.
That's not why.
See, that's the thing. The internet now is letting y'all think you can't do it. Like, more people are now standing up against it. Mm-hmm. Before the internet shit, you got to let it go.
Let all that shit
run. Like back in 91, like that funeral getting sent up.
Oh, yeah.
Annie Mae or whoever, like, you got to let her sing a song. Like, y'all can't go out there and tell her she can't sing. Like, go out there and tell her she can't sing.
I dare you. Yeah, exactly.
Nigga be saying the same thing. I dare you. I dare you to go out there and tell her.
Yeah. Throughout this, you talk about your 10-year career. Throughout this career, I know you've had, I call them blue checks. Random blue checks that'll DM you, people that want to collab with you, work with you, have you do something for them, promo. What was the biggest surprise that came through your DM?
Early on, it was when Chance had hit me because I was on that album.
Mm-hmm.
That was like Coloring Book. To me, that was his biggest album. It was crazy.
I was out the gate with that.
I was on that album. I was on that.
Zero Problems.
Zero Problems, big fella. I started that song off with him and Lil Wayne, and then I commentated his whole album. And we was out there for like 2 weeks in Chicago, and he brought me out there, and I commentated his whole album. And I didn't even know that song was gonna be that big. Like it skyrocketed to the top quick.
Oh, you wasn't really even on it like that.
I was on the beginning of the song.
I'm saying, like, when you was listening to it, you wasn't listening to it
like,
thinking.
When you heard it, you didn't know?
Well, no, I knew it was gonna be big, but I'm talking about like.
Oh, like you ain't know they was gonna put that
next level,
that shit behind.
Yeah, I ain't know it was gonna be like Then this motherfucker got 300 million views.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That type of big. I ain't think we gonna go to the next level like that.
It was definitely dope. It's crazy. Like when we listen to Detroit, like we used to get into it with niggas from Detroit.
For real.
Like if we was out of town and be like, oh, where Chicago at? And then where Detroit at? Like Detroit and Chicago used to rub wrong, but it never really made sense to me because I was like, I don't know much about them at all for us to not like each other.
Y'all was our distant cousins, man.
For sure, but it's like as we've gotten older, like as I hear y'all, it's like y'all sound like us that had to move to Cali for a quick time and then came back.
Yeah, facts.
I swear that's Detroit sound to me. Like they sound like they from the house, but they like uncle or something. They got sent to Bel Air.
Yeah, for a little while.
You feel me? Came back with
what part of it is the Bel Air?
They had that Cali sound.
What is it?
He say, what is it?
Yeah, what is it?
How he'll be talking fast. Like they'll just be talking real fast.
Yeah.
And then they slow back down.
Cali's more like this to me. Like,
no, that's the beach Cali.
No, but everybody.
No, when they start talking, they start talking like this.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. Well, the Bay they go real fast.
Bay Area is different.
Bay Area goes real fast. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not Cali. It's the Bay.
It's the Bay.
The Bay. I took it back. Yeah, you're right.
The rappers from the Bay sound like a lot of them. They be like, y'all, he from Detroit, ain't he?
Yeah.
But they be
now that y'all rap scene done took over, because that's another thing. Y'all rap scene done
Detroit on fire with the rap. We on fire with the rap.
Y'all going crazy right now with the rap shit.
Yeah, they
you know what I'm saying?
I'm some of your favorite artists
from the D. Man, I got you got T Grizzly, 4-2, Sada, Skilla. What else we got? Babyface, of course. Peasy. All of them going crazy. Icewear
going
Icewear going stupid. that's a 10-man roster right there already. Detroit on fire right now.
Shout out to Detroit, that whole rap scene y'all got going on. We fucking with it.
Yeah.
And shout out to Yachty for first going over there and even putting my ear to him like that. I thought that was
real love. Yachty showed real love.
I thought that was so rad. They was like, he doing a whole album with Detroit artists. I was like, what? But this back when I felt like Yachty was still making just like that pop sound. You remember he was making like, he had the little twinkly beats and shit. Like,
twinkly.
You know what I mean? Like they would start.
I'm just.
They would start like a damn near like a little kid song.
Imagine being in an A&R meeting and they described it.
And then he would go off, but it was like that was like my daughter would hear. Like my daughter would play a lot of they shit. Like now, like their old shit. My daughter would love that shit because it's got that twinkle sound when it start.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like it goes to the.
You got a catch to it.
Yeah, it's like an ice cream truck damn near.
Yeah.
All his songs used to sort of start like an ice cream truck would start and then break into a cold ass beat.
Yeah.
But he decided to do a whole album with the Detroit sound and the Detroit niggas over Detroit beats and shit. And
He fuck with the D a long time.
My nigga, like when he did it, like we listened to it, was like, damn, I never knew I wanted a nigga from Atlanta to hop on this sound. I'm like, I didn't even know niggas in Detroit was sounding this.
Even our beats fast, you peep?
Yeah,
our beats fast, we rap fast.
I never knew y'all actual beat was fast. I thought that the clubs y'all turned it fast.
No, that's how they coming on the track.
Like I had to host something in Detroit. They played my song, but they sped it up.
Okay.
So that it sounded like they shit. But I'm thinking that's just a thing. Like the DJ speeds y'all shit up in the club and then y'all dance.
Yeah.
Like I thought that's what it was. But I'm like, nah, these niggas really rap like this. Like,
yeah.
But it's just not off. Y'all do Bay Area, that sound to us that where Bay Area E40 will like go off the beat a little bit where it's like, it's not on beat, but it's definitely on beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I love it when he does it. When he just, it sound like he just talking and he's really saying.
That's really what it is. Low key to me, that's what it
is.
That's
so cold.
He cold with that because
that's so cold to me. Like the fact that he'll just stop and just start talking and then the beat is cut out and come back and drop. Like that's cold as hell. But Detroit they stay on beat. Like they do it, but they always on beat with
always.
It. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they never blueface it.
What was Blueface?
Blueface will go off. He'll go off the like he'll fall off. For a lot of people will hear a Blueface verse and be like, this is completely like this is not on point at all. But I'll be telling them like, nah, if you think E40, like that's how Blueface rap, where you think he don't got it, but he got it. It's like driving with somebody where you like he finna crash it. No, he not.
See, you be listening beyond the music. I really just be listening
beyond the music. Is crazy.
Like you gonna listen it and you gonna
sit at home like
you know what I'm saying? He listening beyond the music, so I'm just listening to see if I, you know what I'm saying? The song got to catch me immediately as soon as it come on. My boy, he at A&R. Yeah, he listening beyond the music. Okay, I like that. Okay, I see.
He had something like he just started screaming.
I ain't critiquing shit else for y'all, man. Y'all niggas rap whatever the fuck y'all want. Do whatever y'all want, bro. How's it having Snoop as a mentor?
Oh, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Snoop believed in me before I believed in myself, for real.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
Man, I call it a comment hopper. So when I first was trying to get on, I used to be, before I was a celebrity, I was in all the celebrities' comments like, man, I'm the funniest person on the internet, y'all follow me. I'm the funny. Like I used to copy and paste these every morning because it was a time Instagram will stop letting you comment at a certain time. Like, all right, you have commented too many times.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Instagram used to cut your comments off at one point in time back then. So I'll wait till the next day.
Is really persistent to the motherfucker. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just call myself a comment hopper. But Snoop was the only one that took heed to it, and he followed me off of that.
So that's a nice stamp to have, though.
Yeah, it was powerful. So he was following me for like maybe 6 months. He like, when I come to the D, I'm gonna get with you. Then when we came to Detroit, me and him got together. We shot a couple skits, and from that moment, he was just posting all my content, and the rest was history. He just been my mentor ever since. I had like 15,000 followers when he came to the D. I'm like, Snoop, you really believe I'm about to be sweet like that? And when he came up there, I ain't even see it in myself. He seen it before I seen it, and then, like I told him today, for me to be where I'm at now, I appreciate you just seeing that in me.
Real talk.
That I was gonna be something.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to the nigga Snoop, man. One time for the dog, Snoop, man.
For real, he did that.
Yeah, you see, you got that little post, man. I like that. Keep that queued up.
So, what you still got it? Like you can go back today and yeah. Like you still. Them young guys, the NBA something different. Huh?
The only thing that's different for me is the recovery time. Like,
what you talking about?
What I'm saying? Like I had to play a full season before the next season. Like you could see like my body physically tap back in because I haven't been physically playing for 2-3 years.
Right.
So whether I'm playing pickup and doing shit on my own,
that's easy for you.
But it's not the same as playing against the top 400 players in the world. That's a different type of intensity.
For
like
sure.
People be telling, they'll be like, you still hooping? I'm like, yeah, I'm still hooping. I'm just not training for the top 400. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to love to hoop and I'm going to get my shit in. I'm going to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I like taking my shirt off and it still look nice.
Yeah.
But it's like, I ain't finna be out this motherfucker like intense training if I ain't got to guard D. Lillard tomorrow. Like if I ain't got to guard him and Luka, what the fuck? You feel me?
No,
like I'm not finna lose sleep if I ain't got to deal with Bronze back down. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give me some rest. You know what I'm saying? I like waking up without broken shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
That's
fine.
fine.
I mean? But I definitely still get it in though. Like I'm definitely gonna do like a little tour to, in the summer everybody go play ball and shit. Like I'm gonna definitely start popping back out.
You gonna challenge random people one-on-one?
We can do that. We should YouTube.
Yeah, just put that'd be hard. You just pulling up at all the parks.
Up on random people.
That'd be fire.
I had like a 5'5" day. Like I'm only playing people 5'5" today. Today, if you're not 6'9",
don't even come to the park.
Straight up,
That's
you gotta
real
be
enough.
6'9" and you can't have played D1.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't played D1, I mean you never got a shot. Today's your shot. You get to play against me, and everybody get to see it. If you beat me, good job. You know what I'm saying? Probably not, but content.
That's
and
fire.
then you monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Or like
all I gotta do is upload it.
no, that's if you've been listening to this conversation. He ain't
No,
teach
no,
you
no,
shit.
no. He didn't. No, no, no.
The
I don't
man,
have to edit. I
The
don't
man
have
said
to
he
promote.
comment hopped. He
Comment
edited. He added sound. He said he had music coming. He said the slow mos, the jump cut. There's a
but
lot
that
of shit.
was
This
on-
nigga
how
just
many
said he
fo-
gonna
how many followers was
upload.
that at?
Wait,
This
when
what I'm
comment
talking
happened?
about. Cutting corners.
I was at like
Ain't no
15,000.
cutting corners.
Oh no, I ain't in nobody comments at 8 million. Shit, not this late in the game.
Who?
No,
You know me in comments? No, yo, comment. You too good to comment now.
well, no, I'm not in no celebrity. I'm not in people comments telling people I'm funny no more.
Oh, no,
Them
no, no.
days,
Oh,
them days
yeah.
been over.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm always,
So
I always
comment
comment.
hopping is
Yeah,
done.
the comment.
I
hopping.
thought you was too cool now. Like
No,
I got 8
not-
million.
no,
nigga.
no, I'm talking about-
no interaction.
Yeah, it ain't-
no interactions, nigga.
No, because the world know me now, so it really ain't nobody to hit up. Like, hey man, I'm funny because everybody love me. You know what I mean? No, it's real. It's real. I'm
Nice
just,
little stuff, but man, what time?
oh,
Yeah.
Yo, the second he did it, he knew.
That's it. Yeah.
Everybody else lit up. He
I
was
know
like,
everybody. Y'all ain't. Don't worry. Y'all will see it in post. Don't worry. That was yeah.
He was just like,
okay.
they gonna love this.
Nigga say everybody love me. I love that.
hey, I got
love that
real.
for
I
you.
got real love, man.
Let's love that for you. So, like we was talking before we even started. The 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
What made you? What? You look in the mirror one day and you like, you know what? Nope.
Like what you said, you gonna take your shirt off and it look good.
Yeah.
I appreciate whoever. I appreciate her staying with me because I was looking crazy. I was looking like some melted ice cream. I know she was tired of that.
Some melted ice cream.
I was looking like some melted ice cream. I know she glad I lost all that weight. I was looking crazy.
I can't remember where we was, dog. I just remember him being there.
We was somewhere on stage. I know where we was at.
We was damn near falling off. It was no room in that bitch.
We was at Snoop. Was it Snoop? It was Snoop's birthday party, right?
Maybe.
It was. We
It
was
was
all
on
on that
stage,
stage.
yep.
Yeah, we was all on that stage.
We try to all be on the stage, do stuff. We try to balance everything. We laughing and shit. And they asking me why I'm
was that
steady-
Jamie Foxx house? That was Jamie Foxx. It was Jamie Foxx house.
Man, it was lit.
Yeah.
But I remember laughing, and I think T was at, because we was trying to like walk through, so I think T was asking me like, who the fuck is you talking? Like, what is you laughing at?
Yeah.
Like, what is you doing over there? I'm trying to get through. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, that's HaHa, right?
Yeah.
That's it right here.
We was
Like,
all in that little corner.
Yeah, I'm like, this him right here, nigga. Let's just stand over here. Like,
was
I
fire.
don't want to fall off the stage and all that. So if we could just post up right here.
Yeah.
But he was cool as hell. I just remember looking at him, and now when we seeing him on the ground, I'm like, shorty got small as shit. Like,
Yeah, I had to get it off me.
that's
I had
great.
to
What
get
you
it off
do?
me.
Man, Trev, when I first started, I was wearing 2 sauna suits to the gym and a 50-pound weight vest and a ski mask. You heard him fact. I was running for an hour every day. I was in there every day for an hour.
He was
I
trying to
was
lose all
straight.
the weight in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, because I was trying to lose it all in 30 minutes. For
He
sure.
had no time.
I wanted to leave that day and go back and like, oh, I'm down 50 in 2 hours. I'm lit. But no, it took me about 6 months to lose all that weight for real.
6 months.
Yeah, and then now I just maintain.
You
Like
feel-
you say, I ain't going out here trying to be Conor McGregor tomorrow, nothing
Yeah.
like that. So I don't need to be. I don't really care. I lost the weight to where I look good and my clothes fit me right. You know what I mean? That was my thing.
You said the biggest adjustment was liquor?
Yeah, that dark. I quit drinking that dark. I still go to the gym and I go sprint for an hour. I go sprint for an hour.
Yeah.
I go still get on that treadmill for an hour any day because I train my mind to do that.
Yeah.
I knew what I looked like in that mirror. I got that picture. I was like, bro, I don't want to ever look like that again.
Or
I ain't had no real friends either. Ain't no way y'all let me get out of shape like that. Ain't no way. Just walking around, huh?
I left you either way.
No, she lying.
Right,
She
that's
ain't-
what he said. He said
I was looking like a
everybody loved him.
meatball. I was looking like a meatball, walking meatball, just walking through the house. It was crazy. Never again. Y'all ain't no.
It's just walking through the
Yeah,
house.
just a meat. Why is this meatball just navigating
said he
through?
was melting ice cream.
Yeah, looking like you know what melted ice cream look like when the sides get to falling off.
Oh, you.
Come on now, you know what I'm talking about.
Who said he looked like?
He roasts himself. He just walked through. I'm just picturing him walking through the house roasting himself. Hey, babe, look at me. Look at me.
I'm telling you. I had to motivate myself because wasn't nobody else gonna do it. I had to motivate myself. I had to. Like, bro, you look like melted ice cream, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I motivated myself to go get
That's
right.
dope.
For real.
You know what's crazy? He used to be big. Tell him
For
about
real.
you. All right. Go ahead. Tell him.
Tell him about you.
Tell him, Ari. Tell him your story.
You lost
that's
weight?
no story.
Ari used to be chubby, man.
For real?
That used to be my only joke for him.
Yeah, but that was in like what?
Yeah, we was young.
Oh, yeah, we young?
That was in,
Okay.
like, high school. Yeah.
Well, I ain't that young, but it's young.
Are y'all blood brothers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's Dominican. So
Oh, okay.
No.
No.
Same parents, everything.
Who
We
the
gotta do
oldest?
this every show.
Me.
But yeah.
Who the
I'm
oldest?
older than him.
Oh, how many years you got him by?
3.
3, yeah. I was gonna say
Okay.
4.
How you be on big bro ass like that? I thought you was big bro when you was on his ass. I thought you was big bro.
That's what he wants you to think. That's what he wants you to think.
I'm just saying why we
love
don't.
it. He like that.
The reason you
You
had
know
to,
what I
the
mean?
reason you had to double check is just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell him.
No, it's because he didn't believe. What you mean? You
He's looking at us and he's saying he looks Spanish, correct? Correct. Is that what you thinking?
So what you think?
No, that's
was finna be
that's
the
the
no.
exactly. I ain't gonna let it say it, but that's be what funny. Like, in order for me to get that joke off, it technically got to step on my mom and dad's toes.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny, I can't help it. Like,
You mean obviously.
hey, no. Speaking of that, talk on just fatherhood. That side of you. You know what I'm saying? How do you go about promoting it? How do you go about doing it?
I got 2 boys at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. Crazy part is I'm gonna catch a flight tonight at 12 because my son graduated at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I'm about to, soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna get ready to pack up and head to the airport. But I don't know, it's a motivational factor, especially when I ain't seen my kids in a while.
Yeah,
I love not seeing them for a while, and then when I see them, I'm like, man, I created both of y'all. you ever be at the crib with your kids? Like, I really got kids.
straight up.
Like, it still blow my mind sometimes. Like, bro, I got 2 kids.
No, it's crazy. My daughter calls me, and the way she talks to me,
Yeah.
I realize, like, damn, that's really my kid.
I created this.
Yeah.
I can't even get mad at, like, your quick-wittedness, your ability to keep up with whatever I'm saying. Like, sometimes I be like, dog, you're 7. You can't ask me. Don't grill me about my day. Like, you was grilling me about my day.
Yeah.
But it's like, you really just trying to see what's going on, and you cut past bullshit because
just
I don't
like you.
Yeah, like,
That's
you
it.
don't like, if I don't like cutting, like, if I be telling people, like, don't beat around the bush with me, like, be direct.
Yeah.
Well, when she see me in the morning, she finna be direct as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Too direct.
straight to the point.
She
Like,
is
you
brutally
just said,
honest.
yeah, she be like, you just said don't do that with you. Okay. I be like, dog, you're 7.
Your daughter taught you patience, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can only be so patient with they little ass because it's them. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna always be a work in progress with patience, dog. I'm alone. I ain't got no little dudes in the house. It's just me.
Yeah, just you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of women's and me.
Yeah.
That's it.
You going back in?
Yeah, I want that boy, man. I want that boy, but I ain't gotta have him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do shit. Yeah, I ain't gotta
5
do shit.
girls.
5.
Boy, he gonna have like 5.
What's
Trying
up with
for a
that,
boy.
bro? I could use science if it get like that. We can
It's
use
all right.
science, man. I'm gonna get me one.
What you mean? You gonna use science? Don't
You
use
do
science.
I'll take a test tube, babe.
They say that.
don't do
I
that.
heard it.
Test tube, baby.
I thought that I
heard they got the
like
science.
the eyes
Yeah,
would be real far apart. Though.
I heard
the
it.
head is like
Crazy.
lopsided.
Damn near pure alien, huh? Almost like borderline alien human.
I'm not going that far, but
Yeah, look, I mean, that's
I've
what- that's
heard
what-
they look a little
Way over here on the-
unnatural.
On the side of your shit? Nah. That's an alien.
What's up?
I mean, we might all be aliens.
No,
on
I'm
Dog
saying.
see a line and just can't help himself.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Unnatural?
It's because it's in the, it's
A
because it's
test tube,
unnatural.
baby.
It's in
No.
yeah,
They say
like-
no. You could take the sperm and egg. And
Oh
put
no,
it
it's
in a
definitely
surrogate.
possible. And
I'm saying
they've
if
completed
you
it.
take it and put it in a surrogate, it's a different ball game. If you take the egg and the sperm, and put it in a
You can make twins too?
I believe so. I believe you low key can pick out of your traits and everything.
He trying to
Like,
play God.
yeah.
No,
I'm
No.
not
There
saying
you go.
that.
I heard.
I'm just saying the
There you go.
capabilities. You know what I'm saying? They say you could do this. You know what I'm saying? You could get it like the car, like how you go to the car, you can get the different color car.
Would you make a clone
Just,
if you could?
100%.
See, I knew you would.
Not
You
even gonna
wouldn't
lie to
have to do
y'all.
nothing no more.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. All this science and everything they doing, I'm not bothering nobody with none of this. I'm not into none of that. They say I can have a clone. You best believe it's gonna be 2 IMANs around this motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm canceling all cars. I don't need another car or nothing.
What we gonna do? Run everywhere? You gonna have a clone run everywhere? What?
That's just once I get him. You feel me? Just understand it's 2 of me now.
Yeah,
that's all.
No, but the clone don't be just like you. It's gonna be like a version of.
I'm just saying that's the coolest shit I've heard.
But what if he's not cool? What if he's not cool?
100%.
Like you hate him. What if you hate him out of all people? You do.
I'll kill him. Tell him what we like to ask our guests.
Oh yeah. Before we get you out of here, HaHa, we like to ask all of our guests, what are you working on right now about yourself personally, or what are you working on improving in your personal life?
Obviously, my relationship with God, my family, my kids. That's always something that need to be improved. You never can do too much. It's always something to be done in the household.
Shit, you doing something right. If you gonna take a red eye and get your ass to that graduation, boy.
If I miss it, they gonna kill me. But I'm gonna be there at least 30 to 45 minutes right after.
It's kindergarten.
Yeah, he going to first grade. Yeah, so he growing up fast.
Yeah. That's raw.
Yeah, he growing up fast.
He excited.
He getting a new book bag and everything.
Yeah, he getting whatever. Yeah, you about to get it all as soon as I get to the crib, whatever you want. But he got everything.
They tell jokes.
Yeah, my son, my oldest, someday he be wanting to tell jokes. But both of my kids hilarious, bro. They just so bright. And they personality just be on another level. I be seeing my son do some stuff. I'm like, bro, how you know that? You 2 years old. But he's sweet though. Like, he know how to work a whole iPhone. You know how to work a whole iPad. He get on his iPad, put his code in, go watch his shows, go call somebody, hang up on you, call you back. Like, he's sweet. I be like, I know I wasn't doing that at 2 years old. My mama said I was climbing on top of refrigerators at 2 years old. I'm like, he on iPhones and iPads. He different. He got it.
Trust me, he's still gonna do that.
Yeah,
don't think you dodged that. So.
He got a whole LLC he running and all that. Like, this thing, like
boss baby.
Right. Like, wait till they get back. I'm gonna show them this. Shit. Show them my budget for this month.
Bro, before we let you go, anything else you want to promote?
Yeah, my show's getting ready to go back on tour. Next week I'm in Nashville. 2 shows in Nashville. Like
What's the tour called?
Sorry, we're sold out. I'm going.
Sorry, we're sold out.
Sorry, we're sold out tour.
It's hard.
Yeah, something different this time. Like my last tour was called the Big Fellas, a comedy tour. This is gonna be called Sorry We Sold Out tour.
Gotcha.
I'm always working on. I got my candy bar always. I got a comic book. Doing things.
What's your comic book?
I got a comic book. Damn, we ain't got nothing with us, do we? Nope. I got a comic book called Beyond Me.
This nigga love comic books.
I get you one. Yeah, trust me.
He do the collector shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I got a comic book called Beyond Me. I get you one. Trust me. Yeah,
get us too, but I'm gonna keep it at his house so it don't get bent up.
Yeah, easy work. I got you. Yeah, for me, it's just TV, movie, and film. That's really what I'm on. Got a lot coming.
Damn, so you got like a comic book series though?
No, we ain't did the series yet, but I got my first.
So you just did one.
Yeah,
it's just one book.
Yeah.
I'll buy it then. Fuck it, don't send it to me. I'll buy it.
I'm gonna still hold you down.
We gotta promote. I
appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, then I'll buy one. I'll buy one and give it away to somebody else that wasn't gonna go online.
For sure.
I ain't never seen somebody so ready to not read something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't about that. I'm gonna look at the
like, no, forget it. I'll buy one and then I'm gonna give it away.
Because he gonna give me one for free, so now I'm gonna have 2. I'm gonna have a clone.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just saying you ain't wanna, you didn't wanna say I was gonna keep it and read it. Like, that's what he was looking for. Like, you gonna take it,
don't
read
worry,
it,
I'll kill it.
See the words inside.
Let the people know where they can follow you in your career.
Yeah, definitely. Instagram, HaHa Davis, Twitter, HaHa Davis, Facebook. I gave my real, Facebook, you gotta use your real name. Facebook, Carlos Davis.
Carlos
Facebook,
Davis.
Yeah, that's for the old people.
For Carlos Davis.
Yeah, y'all find me on Facebook, Carlos Davis. YouTube, HaHa Davis.
Anybody ever thought you wasn't black because of your name being Carlos?
Yeah, they be like, which one of y'all Carlos?
Oh, I told Carlos Miller the same thing first time. Man, anybody ever just not expect you when they say your name, fool?
Yeah, I was supposed to be Chuck at first. My name supposed to be Charles Ford. That was worse.
Wait, for real?
That's my pop's name, Charles Ford. My mama she just wasn't.
Why you saying like that, Charles Ford?
Yeah, cause that motherfucker. But no, my mama wasn't having it though. She said he was.
Hey man, I don't know who your pops is.
Call him to the office. Charles Ford.
That nigga need to go.
Charles Ford?
You need to go come on the show and defend yourself, my nigga.
They can hold it down.
He might get his ass whooped. He may show up.
I'll pop out the trash.
Yeah,
let me hit that big fella.
Get your ass on, Charles.
Charles Ford.
But no, my mama said, but the story I got from her was my dad wanted to name me Charles Ford Jr. and she ain't want that. So she just came
I
up.
had to put a junior on it. Just leave the same name.
Oh, that shit. I don't know why it's so funny. It's just because you made the face when you first said it, but now the name's funny to me.
Because I don't look like no Charles. So she said he was trying to name me Charles for a junior. And she said, no, she wasn't having it. So she said she came with Carlos off the cuffs. Yeah. That's how I ended up Carlos.
That was a placeholder.
Yeah, she was just like, we're not going with Charles, though.
We ain't doing that.
We're going to go with Carlos.
Carlos. That works.
Yeah, Carlos worked. And I
Shit, my name Davis.
She call you that?
Got you.
Huh?
She call you Carlos?
Yeah, she always called me Carlos. Yeah. Always. Always call me Carlos. She don't never call me Los.
Got Los.
She'll never call me Los. She barely even know how to say HaHa Davis. She ain't even all the way sold into my career. Like when we be out at the grocery store or something, she be like, you know my son, HaHa Davis. I'm like, hold on, man, she crazy.
HaHa Davis.
Yeah, HaHa Davis. Sometimes she don't even put the other HA on it. Like, mom's crazy, man.
I'm out the balls, oh, bro. HaHa Davis.
HaHa Davis. She done missed the whole HA on it. Hold on, moms.
How did that name come about?
For me, one day I was just trying to find a name that was smooth, that represented comedy, and it flowed. Yeah. And for some reason, HaHa Davis just went together. I remember when what's the name was playing in the league. That's the only HaHa they knew. HaHa Clinton Dix. Remember he was playing in the NFL. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
You say NFL?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You know him?
I think he was a cornerback. Right?
Yeah, he played corner. He played corner for the Packers or whatever. But my name,
His name was HaHa.
Yeah, HaHa Clinton Dix. Yeah.
Like J-A-J?
No, like mine. It was well, like mine. H-A-H-A. Yeah. So when people,
why y'all start laughing? Because I'm just
no, it's because you
that's
really
Jaja.
I was.
Yeah, that's Jaja.
Nah, but it could be pronounced HaHa. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm just making sure, man. My name easy. IMAN. Yeah. That's it.
But before I got big, he was in the league, and people would say, yeah, you heard of HaHa? You talking about HaHa Clinton Dix that played for the Packers? But then once I started getting big, my name was like, all right, that's HaHa Davis.
Copy.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard, man.
Gave it to himself.
Oh, bro. As always, man, thank you for rocking with us on Iman Amongst Men. I am Iman Shumpert.
And I'm Ari Shumpert.
Thank you for our guest, HaHa Davis. One time, give it up.
Cheers.
One time for the one time. Thank you.
We had a ball, man.
Man, boy, hey, man, you ever had this nigga on y'all podcast, man, hold on to the rope.
Please. We're going to have a ball.
Make sure you go rate 5 stars, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast.
And to view the full video episodes, you're going to head over to Uninterrupted's YouTube channel and click subscribe.
And until next time, y'all, we are gone.
Damn! Whoa, whoa.
That's good right there.
I love that.